He's going to be talking about mentorship today. He has a story to tell about mentorship, so you do want to listen to this. Mreppa,
Good evening, everybody.
how are you okay?
I'm good. How are you?
I can tell. I'm super happy.
Yes. All right. So Makoya Mreppa, welcome to the program EOTO. I know that you are not a stranger to these studios, man. You're not a stranger to these studios. Yes. To those that don't know Makoya is a rapper, but another lovely thing about him is that his wife is an employee of the youth cafes, an employee of South Academy. So it's a benefit, for us to have you here because you have in-house knowledge of the trainings that the youth cafe has put you through.
Yes.
Recently you just graduated from a digital literacy training, that the youth cafe did. But before we dwell into that, man, we are talking about mentorship today. And I remember when you partook in the training that we did as OPM with South Academy, the radio production training, you told me a story about, from when you grew up, the encouragement, the people encouraged you, others they disencouraged you. They discouraged you, in the sense of what you are doing. You're a musician, you're a rapper, right?
I'm a rapper, yes.
Yes, sir. Now, just tell us, man, about yourself. Makoya Ngubani, where do you come from? Before we get into the real deal.
Okay, uMakoya akhona wakapanda sweli fani nguNozulu Mpafana uXhumane uzalwa ke ngoQhudeni ngoQhinebe uGugugusto ngazithathu. Originally I'm from Itumeleng, Eastern Cape.
Yes.
So ndize apha ngokomsebenzi apha eGeorge.
That's wonderful, man. That's wonderful. Now, Makoya, you as a rapper, you just recently released an album, but we're not here to promote you though. But you just recently did an album. So before you got there, man, I just want to know your story. What disadvantaged you in life, and what gave you an advantage to push to the point where you are right now in life?
Music has always been my friend, my best friend, because every time I laugh, I cry, Umculo is always there for me.
Yes.
So that is how I grew up in Umculo only, because it discouraged me and it's for me. Then I trained through Umculo because I needed to write those things about to get it out of my system. Is better out there.
Okay, so music gave you an advantage to push through the disadvantages.
Yes, of course.
Wow, that's powerful, man. That is very powerful. Now, Makoya Mreppa, you don't have to tell us how old you are, né? But at this stage in your life, as a person that just released an album, is this your first album that you just released?
This is my second album.
Okay.
This is my second album.
Does Makoya Mreppa have a mentor?
Makoya Mreppa doesn't have a mentor. He doesn't have a mentor. Makoya Mreppa uyazenzela izinto zakhe, uyazimentorisha ngokwakhe, because I use the power of the internet.
Yes.
Because I search izinto ezininzi and then I ask people also opinions zabo ngezona ndizifunayo ezizongikhulisa ngomculo. So I don't have a mentor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you thinking of having a mentor in the future? Wherever we are in our career or whatever, we really need somebody to push us, to open that door for us. Are you thinking of having a mentor?
I do think of having a mentor, but mentor ezininzi uyabona like ezibaqhathileyo abantu, because abantu abaninzi bayazibalisa izitori zabo, besiya izitori zabo, abantu bayasokola, abantu ababeku-mainstream uyabona bahle like they are poor ngoku, uyabona ngenxa ye-mentors ezingekho there for bona. So ndisengukhwela ecingweni xa ndibeka ngasixhosa. So I'm not sure why I do want a mentor at this stage, because I think I can handle it by myself.
Okay. If I can ask you then, to you, what does having a mentor mean? Like what does it mean to have a mentor? Even though those pushelayo, you are encouraging yourself, you're motivating yourself.
Yes.
From what Brenda was saying, for some people, it is important to have a mentor. For some, it is not, because at the end of the day, I believe in my heart that we need people to help us to see the better person that we can be for ourselves, to advance in our careers, to advance especially in our radio careers, in our media careers, in our music careers, in our videography careers, you know. So to you, what does it mean to have a mentor?
To have a mentor, to me, it means to guide someone according to what that person is good at.
Yes.
And when as a mentor, you must have the experience and the education for a mentorship, so that you uzoyazi le field ukuyo. So the importance of mentorship is that we are guide umuntu uba this is right, this is wrong. You have to go this way, you have to go this way.
Yeah.
So a mentor mna ndithanda ngolo hlobo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would you advise somebody to get a mentor?
Yes.
Like we have so many talents out there, but then they don't know who to talk to or what to do. Talk to somebody who needs a mentor right now. What would you say?
Search for the right mentor.
Wow.
Yeah, search for the right mentor. As you call a mentor as right, you call a artist as needs mhlambe as a musician. The artist needs that you look up to, as relevant for iminyaka emininzi emculweni. Find out ukuba imentor yakhe ngubani, uyabona, and then steps by steps ke ubone ba what is the right mentor to choose. Yeah.
So how would you say this is the right person for me? If let's say somebody were to approach you and say, I want to be your mentor, how do you say this is the right person? This person is not gonna rob you of your career and stuff like that. How would you describe a good mentor?
I would describe a good mentor by someone who likes to start things at an infant stage.
Yeah.
And then growing with me.
Yeah.
I think that's a good mentor for me, because xa sisibona istruggle soyi-two, uyabona nam ndibona uba uyasokola, uyabona, to get to a goal and ndifuna uyi-achieve, uyabona. That is the right mentor for me, because we understand uba this is the route that we have to take, this is the route that we need to live.
Awesome. I love this. I think we need people like Makoya and Mreppa for mentors, because you want to start from scratch, because most people want the unfinished product. They don't even know where you started and all that. Yeah, so I think these are
it's like I don't want to sound like I'm going off point, but it's like, for example, man, as a person that is growing, as a person that is developing, you understand that I'm not, okay, let me make an example of a relationship. You are in a relationship for about 12 months with somebody that has helped you, that was there with you to build something. God forbid something happens where the relationship falls apart, and here comes somebody else who was not there during the struggle, but only came now when things started to be smooth in your life. They don't know where you started, but the only thing they can do is to demand from what you have. And that is currently what we are seeing, you know, everywhere, actually, not just only you will find it everywhere. But my brother, thank you so much for coming through. This was supposed to be 5 minutes, but hey, man, but we are grateful and we are thankful. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. We'll just take a song before we speak to our expert, Mr.
Itumeleng. I'm so excited to be talking about
You're talking too fast, man. People need to hear that name. People need to hear that name.
I speak too fast. Okay, let me say it slow. It's It's Venda, because I'm sure everybody's like, what is that?
Yeah. All right, let us take a song. The name of the song is Legend by Show Them Camp.